Hello everyone, this is Senchou Chanaka, and I brought you guys another inspirational willpower video today. But before we get into what this video is really about, smash that like button, because it really helps out a lot. Comment down below, so that others may hear what you have to think. Sub and hit the bell in case these videos actually help you out. And follow me on Twitch if you like gaming craziness, as Senchou Chanaka. Follow me there. I wanted to bring you this video and talk about some things that I've been dealing with. Because maybe you've been dealing with them too. And maybe they might help you out. You know when someone actually says something about your lifestyle, your life choices, and yeah, people are going to criticize, and yeah, sometimes even the people you love, the ones you actually do respect, they're going to criticize too. That's going to hurt. There ain't no two ways around that. That's going to hurt. What you typically do, what I typically do, is I face it. I look it in the eye, and even though I cannot stand eye contact, I'm one of those people that it just disarrays me. It throws me into disarray, and I don't do well with it. But when I have to actually look into the eyes of whatever it is I'm facing, and I have to take all that will and put it right into, like, right around here, and center it and funnel it through here to here, it's a feeling like no other, I guess. It just widens everything about you. It makes you feel like you're open. Your senses. This is what it does for me. I don't know what it'll do for you, honestly. Tell me in the comments. Maybe we could talk about it in another video. Maybe. Then I found working out. And yeah, people can say working out helps them, and yeah, it may help them, and I'm not going to deny it does. But at the same time, it may not work for some people, I've noticed. Just doesn't give them that same feeling. And that's okay. It's very okay. There are plenty of other things you can try. Examples. I'll give 3 of them. Gardening. Painting. Maybe sightseeing, cataloging. There's 4. I gave an extra for someone who might have a little bit of what else in their mind. And I know one thing I know people usually do is diet. And I don't know what most to say about that other than for health reasons. I understand completely. Do what your doctor tells you on your health diet. I've been doing it too. No chicken skins. Recent shrimp allergy, which I like my shrimp. That one actually hurts. And I'm doing what I gotta do. It's life, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. And that goes into some topics I wanted to talk about today. Topic number 1. Someone I really give a shit about basically wanted me in a way to uproot everything. Whatever you can do there, you can do here. And well, I didn't go for that, and there was a big difference of opinion, and I had to do what I had to do, hence what I was wanting to talk about, because I had to find the way home, schedule it, pay for it. But it was a very small increment to what he took. But it was just the emotional side. I mean, I can't speak on it for their part, but I can speak on it for my part. The emotions that were going through my head and my heart were violent. They were not in such an action, but in how they felt when I gripped my own inner emotion, and I could feel the of just constant running back and forth energy, that vigorous rigor, like, wow. And like rope burn at the 10th degree. And also at the same time, such a cold, stained, unemotional, unavailable, just not letting myself feel it. Because I had to get there, I had to get home, I had to do what I had to do. Do what you have to do. So I did. I made it back to my swamp. And I'm stuttering again. When I felt my emotions get the better of me, I had to snap back into it, put my willpower to the forefront, and push that willpower out. And willpower is not key. I will say it again. Willpower is not key. That strength you use to stand when it all seems lost. Hell yeah, you know it might be lost. You know it might be the end for you right here. But it ain't the end. And there's that little sping. And that little sping is the flare of willpower. The spark that I use to bring it all out from within. And that's what I had to use to get myself back in the game. Otherwise, I would have been a wreck. I think you can still see the wreckage I still am on the inside. Because if you've been following my Instagram, if you've been at Senchou Chanaka, if you have me here on YouTube, sub and hit the bell, you'd see that in my eyes, in my face, I have that look of I have that look. But you wanna know what look I also got? I still got that I ain't done yet. You hit me? Well, now it's my turn. I still got this look. This look right here. You see this? I still got it. Because it ain't never gonna beat me. You wanna know something else that won't beat me? And this is something else I wanted to talk to you guys about, which I did clear it with the other person before I bring up the subject. This is how my 6 months has been going. The last 6, 7, 8 months. I find out my mom's dying. Legit dying. Tells a bunch of nonsense to us. Yeah. But then she passes on. Like, legit passes on. Rest in peace, Mom. And then during that period of time where she's walking out the door, some other woman walks into my life. And me and this woman become more than friends. We start dating. And eventually we find love. Don't get me wrong, there was love. Lots of it. And it was real. It felt real. And things change. People change. And this is another thing that could break most people. She wanted to leave. After we got married, we were married for a few months, and then she wanted out. Which is what most happens. I understand. And for some people who have been through it multiple times, yes. Yes, it hurts. But for some of those of you who have been going through it, and are either just getting out of it or just going through it right now as this video is being recorded, and then when you see this, you're like, holy crap, I didn't know anyone else was going through this. Let me throw you guys the curveball. Not only did my marriage end, my marriage ended on the one day you're supposed to celebrate love. It ended on Valentine's Day. And unlike most people who get the closure of face-to-face, I had to settle over the phone. Now, I'm not telling you this story for pity or boo-hoos or anything like that. I could give a fuck less. No, what I'm telling you this for is not to give up. To push and push and push your willpower. Because it works. Now how you push, how you connect, Tell me in the comments, because I'd love to learn how you learn. I would love to see how you see. And I'd love to see how you grow alongside me and the rest of us. Because my hope one day is to lead the ones who want to be led to a better place. I want to lead some of the ones who are willing to be better themselves. And I know that may sound weird at first glance, but look how long I'm leading them. I'm only leading them until they can walk on their own. And then when they walk on their own, you'll make your own map. I love to see the art that comes from these things. When people make their own map, the footsteps they create and the maps, the places they visit, the people they meet, the stories they tell, they create wonder. And that's something that'll never die in this world, wonder. Like they say, well, wonders never cease. They don't. They continue on. From 00.01 to 00.10.10 to 1%. From 1% to 10. 10 to 100. 100 to 1,000. 1,000 to 10,000. 10,000 to 100,000. 100,000 to 1,000,000. And once you've broken 1,000,000, you just make whatever the hell number you want to make. The sky's the limit. And you're there, and the limit is you. Don't slow down, get better, folks. It will change your life. That one catchphrase changed my life because, like I just explained to you, go listen to it again. Or hell, I'll say it again. If you can never give up, you'll watch that 4 decimal number become 3 decimal. Then it'll become a 3 decimal and the opposite sign of the little point. You see what I'm going? It will become a number so big you won't ever recognize it from where you started. And it's all because you never gave up. Every time you stacked it here, they stacked it here. Every time you stacked it here, they stacked it here. When they stopped stacking, you just kept going. And yes, it may take years for them to stop stacking back. It may take just as long, it may seem just as long as you've been stacking. But the only reason it seems like that is because they've actually stopped quite a while ago. And the only reason you have thought you think they're keeping up. But the only reason you think they're keeping up is because you haven't changed perspective. Now you've changed perspective, you're way up here and you're starting to realize, hey, now that I look over, I'm seeing you're way all the way down here. Why is that? I thought you were right on my neck. That's because you've been pushing at such a rate non-stop. You don't even know how far you've come. You don't even recognize your own self when you look in the mirror. I used to walk that road 12 years ago. When I was 12, 13. Almost 14 years now. Holy shit. And almost 13 years now. Holy shit. And when I walked that path again, I could feel my willpower returning to me because it was the wild, uncontrollable will that I left behind all those years back. The only way I was ever going to retrieve it is if I actually went back and got it. And I did. I did. Through my loved ones showing discontent and disapproval. Through finding love and letting it slip between my grasp. Because love is not something you can honestly grip. It is something that is meant to remain free and flowing. And the willpower to get back on my feet. To move forward to another day when life has tried to strip it from me. Those are the lessons I wanted to share with you guys in this video, and I hope I have. And I hope that you guys have stayed long enough into this video to like, comment down below, sub, hit the bell icon, and follow me on Twitch as Senchou Chanaka for more gaming craziness. I love y'all. Stay safe. Don't slow down, get better, folks. Peace.